Give me doubt so I can see my neighbor as myself. Give me doubt so I can lay all my weapons on the ground. When the armor of God is too heavy for peace, give me doubt. Give me doubt.
In the 1970s, researchers discovered a massive aspen grove in Utah's Fish Lake National Forest. It's since been named Pando, which is Latin for I spread. Pando is believed to be the largest, most dense organism ever discovered. It spreads over 106 acres, consisting of over 47,000 individual trees. It's estimated to date back to the end of the last ice age, more than 80,000 years ago. Some of Pando's trees are more than 130 years old. Aspen groves like Pando hold the secret of kinship, kenosis, and delight. Above ground, aspen grow as individual trees, but below ground, they're enlivened by one interconnected set of roots. Such kinship means that they are one living organism and one living community simultaneously. What happens to one aspen happens to all the aspens in the grove. As one living root system, the aspen grove delights in each of its trees, treating each individual as a cherished part of a larger body. These individual parts, or shoots, are called ramets. When an individual tree dies, it's as if the grove loses an entire member of the body. The coronavirus pandemic has pushed hospitals and healthcare workers to the very edge. Today, doctors and nurses are risking their very lives to fight the virus amid a shortage of open beds, ventilators and protective equipment, proven therapeutics. An estimated 27 million Americans have lost employer-based healthcare coverage in the economic shutdown. COVID-19 has hit vulnerable populations, especially the poor and people of color, disproportionately in both infection and mortality rates. As I speak, more than 180,000 Americans have perished from the virus. Many thousands more will die before a vaccine is even available. Thousands of those who have been or will be infected, if they survive, will be faced with unpayable bills and long-term health consequences. The pandemic has laid bare the cracks in the U.S. healthcare system, underscoring the reality that the healthcare industry on whole is torn between generating profit and promoting health. It has never been designed to reconcile those two, especially in a pandemic. Yet it's never been more costly. Today, healthcare accounts for about 18% of gross domestic product, nearly $11,000 per person. In 2019, employer-based insurance plans cost an average of $21,000 for a family policy, or $7,200 for a single person. States' payments for Medicaid have risen to 28.9% of their total state budgets, requiring many states to cut funding for roads, bridges, universities. Today, the U.S. faces $1 trillion federal deficit caused almost entirely by the rising costs of Medicaid and Medicare. We may disagree on the best solutions to solving the healthcare problem, but as people of faith, can we at least affirm that the glory of God is a human being fully alive, every human being without exception. God cares as much about the health of the body as that of the soul. And according to Jesus, the fate of our souls is determined by how we treat and care for the broken bodies of our neighbors. I was hungry and you fed me, thirsty, you gave me drink, sick and you cared for me, naked and you clothed me. The aspen grove embodies the very spirit of kenosis. When an individual tree dies or develops a disease, the entire grove ushers water and nutrients to the wounded area to begin the work of healing and restoration. The expansive root system depends on the ramets that are closest to a water source to absorb and send the nourishment to the other connected trees. Universal care, concern, and commitment, fueled by creativity and collaboration, such are the keys to the salvation of the aspen grove and to our own. As we address the issue of healthcare, we need the wisdom and compassion of the aspen that can only come from universal concern and a deeper sense of connectedness to one another and a deeper commitment to the common good. If we can start there, do you think we can find enough common ground to work together for the common good?
Give me doubt so I can see my neighbor as myself. Give me doubt so I can lay all my weapons on the ground. When the armor of God is too heavy